warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Permata Nurul Hikmah from MTSSA Islam Jamsaren, Surakarta. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Permata Nurul Hikmah. I will tell you the story about one of famous Islamic hero. He is Muhammad Al-Fatih, the conqueror of Constantinople. Muhammad Al-Fatih was one of the most famous kings or sultan of the Ottoman Empire. He was the seventh sultan in the history of Ottomans. Al-Fatih is a title that is always attached to his name because he was the one who ended or conquered the Eastern Roman Empire, which had ruled for 11 centuries. Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih ruled for 30 years. In addition to conquering Byzantium, he also succeeded in conquering territories in Asia, uniting the Anatolian kingdoms and European territories. And including his most important service was successfully adapting the management of the Metro Byzantine Empire into the Ottoman Empire. Muhammad Al-Fatih was born on 27 Rajab 835 Hijriah in the city of Idai, the capital of the Ottoman Empire at that time. He was the son of Sultan Murad II, who was the sixth king of the Ottoman Empire. Sultan Murad II had great concern for his son's education. He forgot his heart to become a good and strong leader. These attentions can be seen from the little Muhammad, who has complete memorizing the Quran 30 juz, studying hadith, understanding jurisprudence, studying mathematics, astronomy, and war strategy. In addition, Muhammad also studied various languages such as Arabic, Persian, Latin, and Greek. No wonder at the age of 21, Muhammad was fluent in Arabic, Turkish, Persian, Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. Amazing! Even though he was only the age of corn. His father, Sultan Murad II, instructed Sultan Muhammad to lead an area with the guidance of the ulama. This was done by the father so that his son quickly realized that he had a big responsibility in the future. The guidance of the scholar is expected to be a compass that directs their children to be in line with the correct understanding of Islam. Sultan Muhammad II was appointed Ottoman Caliph on 5 Muharram 855 Hijriah. The big program he immediately launched when he served as Caliph was to conquer Constantinople. The first step that Sultan Muhammad took to realize his ideal was to carry out a strategic military and foreign policy. It renounced the agreements that have been made with neighboring countries and their military allies. The rearrangement of the treaty was made at eliminating the influence of the Roman Byzantine Empire in the territories neighboring the Ottomans both politically and militarily. Sultan Muhammad II also prepared more than 4 million soldiers who would besiege Constantinople from the land. During the siege of the Byzantine forts, many Ottoman troops died because of the strong defense of the fort. The siege was no less than 50 days. Really, that's the patience of the Ottoman troops, draining their energy, mind, and surplus. The formidable defense of this great Roman Empire was evident from the very beginning. Before the enemy reached their forts, the Byzantines had fence of their sea with chains that stretched across the Golden Horn Peninsula. It was impossible to touch the Byzantine force except by crossing the chain. Finally, Sultan Muhammad came up with an idea that he considered the only way to get through the fence. This idea is similar to that of the Kiev princes who attacked Byzantium in the 10th century. The Kiev princes pulled their ships out of the Bosporus, circled Galata, and relaunched them in the Golden Horn. But their troops were still defeated by the Byzantine Romans. Sultan Muhammad did it in an ever more ingenious way. He took 70 of his ships across Galata to the estuary after oiling the loops. It was done in a very short time, less than one night. In the morning, the Byzantines were beyond surprised. They did not expect Sultan Muhammad and his troops to cross their ships by land. 70 ships were crossed by land that was still overgrown with big trees. Filling the trees and crossing the ships in one night is an impossibility according to them. But that's what happened. A great war ensued. The untouched fort, a symbol of Byzantine's power, was finally attacked by people who were not afraid of death. Finally, the great empire of 11 centuries fell into the hands of Muslims. The Great War resulted in 265,000 Muslims to being killed. On 20 Jumaydil Awal, 857 Hijriah, Sultan Al-Azim Muhammad managed to enter the city of Constantinople. Since then, he was known by the name of Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih, the conqueror of Constantinople. Okay everyone, that is the biggest story about Muhammad Al-Fatih. I hope you enjoyed the story and can take the moral value from the story of Muhammad Al-Fatih. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.